Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first video of 2024. Before I get things started, I want to take this chance to wish every single one of you Happy New Year's. I wish you all the best. I wish you all success. I wish you all much health. And I do hope that 2024 will be another very good year for all of you. And I must say, I did really enjoy 2023 for Zenit and for Ferrari. I cover both football, my favorite football club that is Zenit St. Petersburg, and then my favorite Formula One team that is Ferrari. So I really do enjoy YouTube, and I'm really glad and happy to be back for another year, and I'll see what I can do. I'll see where my career goes. I mean, at the moment, I'm not having much success, and the views and the viewership hasn't been on top. But I really do enjoy YouTube. I enjoy making these videos because I make these videos not for I did say viewership, but I'm trying to connect with people. I'm trying to have kind of a discussion with people and see if other people agree with me, and trying to grow a fan base for my passions, and not just looking for that fame. So it hasn't been too successful, but I'm just really happy. I'm doing something that I truly enjoy, football and Formula One. So I'm really thankful to God that I'm able to continue making those videos, that I have like some free time in my life, that I can make these YouTube videos and follow sports and watch my favorite clubs, and make the videos on it. And I got this opportunity, so I'm very thankful to God, and also very thankful for all of my viewers. Even if it's 3 people that are watching me, I'm thankful for every single one of you. So I do want to wish every single one of you once again happy New Year's, and don't give up. Even if 2023 was a bad year, this is a new fresh new year. So let's just work on yourself, work on getting better, and just work on making yourself improve. And don't give up as well in 2024. A lot of people come in and they're like, yeah, we're gonna be like new year, new me. But then as soon as the 4th, 5th, 6 months, around April, May, June, July-ish, they all give up, and then they keep doing, they keep fighting the same cycle of new year, new me. No, this is not the way of doing it. You gotta keep the consistency up. You gotta keep on working. You gotta keep on finding yourself and working on yourself from the first month of the year till the last. You gotta keep on working, having the consistency. The most important thing in life is discipline, humbleness, and consistency. The 3 most important things in life. And also, I would also add in values and morals. Those are very important as well. So I do apologize for the longer one, but I really want to send my warmest of wishes to all of you and your families, and may God bless all of you. So big day today for Zenit. It was a big signing day. The first one that I want to announce is Pedrinho. I did post a short about him. I don't need to make a video about him because we already knew, like last year in 2023, he already had signed a contract with us. He was gonna remain with Corinthians until 2020, until end of 2023, and by January he was gonna come to Zenit, come to Russia anyway. So we already knew the contract was already signed and sealed. Now it was just about his contract saying that he was going to remain in Brazil until the end of 2023, and in 2024 and the future, like in the upcoming years, he was going to become a Zenit player, and that he was going to be traveling to Russia in January. It was I think the contract was already signed last summer, if I'm not wrong, or I may be mistaken, but I think that's when the contract was already done. So welcome Pedrinho. He is a wonderful talent. He's only, I think, 17 years old. He's born in 2006. So big, big player he will be for us. I'm truly, truly excited for his signing. I was excited already as soon as we signed him. I was already excited, but now he is our player. Now he's officially ours. So now I have the officialness. Now he's ours. So very, very excited to have him in our squad. And he is so young and so much potential, so much promise, and there's so many other teams that wanted him, so many big clubs. I was hearing rumors from South America, obviously, like big, like other bigger clubs, but even bigger. Going in the Premier League, I was hearing Nottingham Forest. I don't know if it's true. I saw some Arsenal. I saw Chelsea. I also saw some clubs elsewhere. I can't remember the club's name, but I know a lot of big Premier League clubs in the United Kingdom were also very interested in Pedrinho. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Who doesn't want his talent? It's so young, so much talent, so much promise, and he does have a lot of future. And not just that, but you also think about the future. That's a player who is going to play football until the age of 35, 36. So he is an investment. You're thinking about your future. You want this type of player in your future plans. So he was very, very wanted, but I'm extremely, extremely excited to have him in our squad. Now, there's a second more sad news for Zenit players, for Zenit fans. I meant not the players, but more the fans. Robert Renan is going. I don't know. I since like my Russian is not very good. A lot of people are telling me that he has been sold, and some are telling me that it's just a loan. So I'm not really sure what's going on with Renan. At the moment, I do think that it's a loan. So he is gonna be going back to Brazil. I forgot the club's name, but he is gonna be going to Brazil for a loan, or I don't know if he's sold. But regardless, we are gonna be losing Renan. I think that we are gonna be selling him. I don't think things are looking too good with the Zenit and Renan, and I'm really sad about this because Renan is still very, very young. He's still in his very, very early 20s. I think he's turning 20 or something like that, or I think he's 19, but I think he's turning 20 this year. And we just signed him, like, I think last year in the beginning of the year, and we have already taken him off of our plans. So I don't know, like, I don't know what was the whole nature of the signing. I don't really understand why we signed him if we were gonna get rid of him anyways. He did play good matches for us. Now, truthfully, I will say that Renan did cost us a lot of matches this season, and he hasn't been the most brilliant of players, but he's still very, very young, and keeping him, in our academy, like, basically, I don't want him to I don't want to bring him to the academy, but what I'm saying is I did want to keep him, on the bench for a few games, or what's needed for his development. But I want him to stay with Zenit and develop for, let's say, 4 to 5 years, and truly see what his potential will be like. But as things stands, I feel like Zenit are not really confident with Renan, and basically he could be on his way out of Zenit, or already has been on his way out of Zenit, if the theory about him being sold is true. I've also heard rumors, a lot of Zenit fans I've talked to telling me that there are rumors that Real Madrid are looking into Renan, and that they would buy him. So that means if he does end up being bought by Real Madrid, we will have, good amount of money. But I don't really, I mean, I do care about money because it's going to help us get more players. It's going to help us getting, more, like, spending that money in our academy. So obviously it's very, very beneficial for Zenit. Like, it's a really good advantage. But Renan is still a very top talent, so losing a player of this caliber, it's really deep. So it's a big risk. But if a team like Real Madrid is looking for Renan, it must be a serious deal, because we all know how successful of a club Real Madrid is. They have so many Champions League. They have like the most championship, like the most championship Champions League in their history. They're one of the most decorated clubs in the world. So if Real Madrid wants you, that means it's a pretty serious deal. So those are like the two more minor news. I mean, Renan is pretty major, but Pedrinho we already knew, and Renan. Let me know if you're watching this and you know what's going on, or if you read Russian, because I'm really uncertain, and I'm really sorry for this. But I do hope that it's only a loan deal and that it's not permanent, that we haven't sold him. But if we did sell him, my reaction would still be the same. I'll be really disappointed. I'd be really sad to see Robert Renan already leaving Zenit and not coming back. But it was a pleasure. I mean, there was a moment, especially his penalty shot that won us the game. That was a magical moment. His composure, his confidence was amazing. So, but if our staff, if our management thinks that Renan is not it, that they're not confident, I do believe in our staff, but I do feel like we are making a big mistake letting Robert Renan go. Now, the big news that I want to talk about here, the signing has been made official by both clubs. Zenit, St. Petersburg, have announced it on their Instagram, and Fluminense, a big, respected, well-respected club from Brazil. Fluminense is where Marcelo also plays. Marcelo is one of the most decorated defender in history. He has, 4 to 5 Champions League to his name. He's one of at his prime, he was one of the greatest to ever play. He plays, he's back into his hometown, and now he's playing in Fluminense. And last year, sorry, I keep saying this year because I feel like it's like just like yesterday, but last year, I think no, actually no, I think it was this year if I'm not wrong. They played against Manchester City in the Club World Cup. They lost 4-0. Obviously, Manchester City have too much power with Haaland and so on and on. So much power in that squad. So it was a 4-0 loss for Fluminense. But they are a very good club, and they have good players on that squad, and to make it all the way to the Club World Cup, that's still a big news. So we signed their captain Нино to our team. It is officially done. The contract is done. It is announced by Zenit, and it is announced by Fluminense. Big defender. He is about 6'1", but almost, in a few centimeters he could be 6'2" if he wears his cleats. So big defender. Usually football players are pretty small. That's the average height for players is pretty small. But like if you look at guys like Van Dijk, and goalkeepers are usually tall, but it's rare to see a big defender of his size available like that. And he was also captain of Fluminense all the way till his last game. I think his last game was at the Club World Cup against Manchester City, and unfortunately a bad own goal was given away by him. But that's not just his fault. Watching that match, I saw that Fluminense players had a lot of tough time handling the strong squad of City, and the whole team struggled. So everybody had the responsibility, and a lot of them struggled. So Нино, unfortunately, was also part of that struggle as well. And he is a captain, so he has a lot of responsibility on his shoulder, and that's the hard truth about being a captain. And the captain has to lead, even though his ship is sinking. He will sink with his ship. That's the true reality of being a captain. So Нино unfortunately had a tough match against City, and I must say I have the greatest of respect for Fluminense, and I know that they will bounce back and they will have great success in Brazil for the upcoming years, in like next 4 to 5, 6 years. And they look really promising with their youngsters coming in their academy, and they are a good club. And same thing with Corinthians. These are two clubs that I'm really surprised about. Like the way they just came in, and they have a good academy going on. So I have the greatest of love and respect for Corinthians fans and Fluminense fans, and I do wish these two fan bases the absolute best. And I also heard Fluminense fans, like, on the post of Zenit. I checked the comments, and Fluminense fans were sad to see their captain go. And I've heard nothing but good words. I've read nothing but good sayings about Нино, and they said that he's a good guy, he's a good player. Very, very humble as well, but also very, very passionate about the sport. And Zenit have a very good player on their hands, so it brings a smile to my face. And basically it makes this deal sweet. Obviously I do feel bad for Fluminense fans, losing a key player like that, especially losing your captain like that. It's heartbreaking, but as a fan of Zenit, I'm nothing but happy. I have smiles all over my face, and I'm really, really excited to see. Now the season will start in about a month or two now from today's date. So we have a few more signings that I've heard rumors on from Brazil, that I've heard a few players that we're looking at that is under progress. So I don't want to say anything right now. As soon as the deal is done, obviously I'm going to talk about it like I'm doing right now, but I don't want to talk about rumors right now. But we have a few more players that will be coming into our squad to bring more strength and power to our squad, because we are struggling really badly this season. And we need strength, we need power. And especially adding Нино, that's going to be very, very good. He's 26 years old, he has experience, he has played against big clubs, and he especially recently he played against Manchester City in the Club World Cup, so he has played on a big stage. And he was the captain of his club before coming to Zenit. And he is a very big defender, he has good height, he has good strength. So there's so much to be excited about, so much to be proud about. So Добро пожаловать, мой брат. Добро пожаловать, Нино, and welcome to Zenit. We cannot wait to have you. We cannot wait to see you on the pitch. And I just wish you the absolute success with us and make us proud. We're really happy to have you. So, spasiba to everybody. I want to thank all of you for watching my video. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.